Well, I hate to bother you while you're doing that, but what are you doing right now?
I'm just looking at his teeth to see how old he is. You can tell whether they're fawns, yearlings, 2.5-year-olds, and then you can get a pretty good idea of 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, based on how worn their teeth are.
Right. Now this buck right here, how old do you think he is?
I think he doesn't have much wear on his teeth, so he's 3.5 years old.
About 3.5?
Yeah.
Now I know you guys in the past, when I brought my buck through here, you guys took a brain sample. Could you tell us a little bit about what you guys, why you do that? And it's for the chronic wasting disease, right?
Yep, we're sampling brainstem on elk, and for mule deer we're taking the retropharyngeal lymph nodes out of the back of the throat, and that's one of the spots that they can sample for chronic wasting disease, and it shows up there first.
Okay.
They send it off to the lab and they do a stain test on it, and they can spot it.
Now, have we had any bucks from southeast Idaho test positive that you know of?
No, there hasn't been any for southeast Idaho. There hasn't actually been any cases of chronic wasting disease in Idaho, but it's all the way around us in the surrounding states.
Right.
So the idea is to, if it does show up in Idaho, we want to find it early, and that gives us a lot more options on how to do it.
Okay. Now, one more question I want to ask you when you're doing it. I mean, I see you're cutting in the throat. Now, if a hunter brings in a head that he wants to mount, does he need to tell you guys first?
No, actually, we'll ask permission before we do this.
Uh-huh.
So if a hunter's got a cape that he wants to keep,
right?
Then this is totally voluntary, and we won't do it.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Well, hey, I appreciate your time. Looks like a good buck over there. What are you guys doing?
Oh, we're weighing yearling bucks. So we are go ahead and get the weight on this here. We like to compare yearling bucks year to year. Keep going. Again, 121 or 120. Put it down.
Are you noticing a lot of yearlings running around out this year? A lot of 2 points, or has there been bigger bucks coming this year?
It's kind of a mixed bag, you know. Of course, yearlings are the biggest portion of the population that's out there on the hill, but you know, we had a little bit less than average fawn survival from last winter, which would be our yearlings this year. So